There's this massive multi-billion-dollar problem that's hiding in plain sight inside some of the world's most important organizations. And what's crazy is it's causing artificial intelligence to make some truly disastrous, and I mean disastrous, decisions.
Okay, let's just start with a number, $2.3 million. That is the size of a payout an AI agent approved just a few weeks ago. And here's the kicker, the money was for something that didn't even exist.
Yeah, you heard that right. A payout for a policy that didn't exist. And look, this wasn't some fly-by-night startup. We are talking about a major Fortune 500 company. And their brand new, shiny AI agent made this colossal error just 72 hours after it went live. Ouch.
So it really makes you wonder, right? How can an AI that's supposed to be so brilliant, that can understand language so well, make a mistake this huge? Well, the answer to that question uncovers a much, much deeper problem at the very heart of our modern systems. And that brings us right to the core of the issue. That one little, okay, not so little, error is just one symptom of a much bigger $47 billion problem. Basically, the AI agents we're all so excited about, they're flying blind. They are functionally blind to our most critical data.
See, here's the thing you've got to understand. The AI wasn't broken. It was actually working perfectly. The problem was, it had absolutely zero clue what some cryptic garbage like TBL, CLUM, V6, HDR actually meant in the real world. The data was all there, but the meaning? Completely lost in translation.
And believe me, this isn't just about some company losing money. This kind of cryptic, blind data is literally the foundation of our society. It's what's used to determine Social Security benefits for millions of people. It's in the fraud detection for billion-dollar programs. It even manages child welfare cases. I mean, the stakes here are incredibly high.
So, trying to connect a new AI to one of these old systems, well, up until now, it's been a total nightmare. I'm talking about a painful 6-month-long slog of trying to reverse engineer the database, writing all this custom glue code, and then spending months testing it just to find out you got it all wrong and you have to start over. It's just slow, expensive, and incredibly fragile.
So what is the root cause here? Why do we get these, well, contextually insane decisions from our AI? It all boils down to one simple thing. We have mountains and mountains of data that is completely disconnected from its actual meaning. I mean, just look at this. TBL_ELIG_001X. What on earth is that supposed to mean? Who knows? The problem is, the folks who came up with this stuff back in the 90s, well, they're retiring. That knowledge is literally just walking out the door.
Or how about this one? CDCITSTAT. Is that citizen status, citation status, and good luck finding any documentation for it. There usually isn't any. So how is an AI, even a brilliant one, supposed to guess what that actually represents?
And this is where it gets genuinely scary. FN_calc_BNFT_AMT. See, that isn't just data, it's a function. There are decades of super complex business rules about calculating benefits buried in code that probably hasn't been looked at since people were worried about Y2K.
Okay, this next slide. This right here nails the entire problem perfectly. On the left, you see what the AI sees. CD_marital stat equals 7. To the AI, that's just characters and a number. It means nothing. But on the right, you see what it actually means in the real world. A human being's status is widowed. Without that connection, the AI is completely in the dark.
So, that missing piece of the puzzle? It actually has a name. It's called semantic grounding. Think of it like a Rosetta Stone. It's that crucial translation layer that connects all that raw cryptic data to its real-world business meaning, all its rules, and all its relationships. Without it, the smartest AI in the world is just guessing.
But here's the big question. What if you could build that bridge, that connection, not in 6 months, but in just 60 seconds? Well, this is where things get really interesting. Let's talk about the solution proposed in the source material. It's a tool called Legacy to Logic, or L2L for short.
And get this, it's pretty much as simple as it sounds. That whole 6-month headache we talked about, it gets boiled down to just one single command you type into a terminal. L2L scan schema.sql. That's it. You just point it at your ancient, messy database, and that's where the magic starts.
So what's actually happening under the hood in those 60 seconds? Well, L2L automatically scans the whole database.
It uses its own AI to figure out the business meaning behind all those cryptic names. Then it generates what you can think of as a map of meaning and deploys it on a server any AI can instantly understand. And then, and this part is key, it flicks on a safety layer.
Right, that safety layer. Honestly, this might be the most important piece of the whole puzzle. It's called OntoGuard, and it's built for one reason, to stop those multi-million-dollar mistakes before they happen.
Okay, let's play this out. Imagine you've got an AI agent, and it's trying to do its job. It decides to approve a $50,000 payment for some case. On the surface, this looks totally fine. But what the AI doesn't know is that it's about to break a hidden, undocumented business rule.
But before that transaction can go through, bam, OntoGuard steps in. It checks the action against the real business rules it discovered, and it just stops it cold. And it doesn't just say no, it tells you why. Payment exceeds single approval threshold of $10,000. The mistake is caught before a single cent is lost.
So, the easiest way to think about OntoGuard is like a firewall, but for your AI agents. It's a semantic validation layer. It makes sure every single action an AI tries to take is fully compliant with the real-world business rules. This, right here, is what it means to deploy AI responsibly in a high-stakes environment.
All right, so this is obviously a really cool piece of tech, but why does it matter so much right here, right now? Well, it's about so much more than just stopping errors. It's about finally unlocking the incredible value that's been trapped inside decades of our legacy data. Well, the impact is huge, and it's immediate. Governments can suddenly accelerate their modernization efforts. Business analysts can finally just talk to their data in plain English and get real answers. And developers can build powerful AI agents in minutes, not months, all while keeping a perfect audit trail for compliance. It's a game changer. And the reason a solution like this is even possible now is because we're at this perfect storm, a real inflection point. There are three big trends all hitting at once. We finally have a standard way for AIs to talk to each other. The AI models themselves are finally smart enough to decode this stuff, and of course, businesses are under massive pressure to deploy AI that works with the real, messy systems they already have.
And that really leaves us with a powerful final thought to chew on. For so long, we've looked at these ancient systems as just a burden, right? Technical debt that we're stuck with. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if all that legacy data isn't a liability, but instead it's one of your most valuable assets, just waiting for the right key to unlock it?